Welcome to Time with Tea, and thank you so much for choosing to spend time with me. I constantly say that there are 4 things that I will forever talk about, and they are gender-based violence, books and literature, performing arts, and of course, myself. A while ago, I had put up a post that I want to start a girl gang, and I must say that I'm very satisfied with the response that I got, because that goes to show that there is a need in our society of something like that. We just don't provide for it, and I've decided that, you know what, who will it hurt if I actually go through with it? So there we go. Girl gang. If you are interested in joining the girl gang, please send me an email. It's about women who are trying to navigate through life, supporting each other. You know, the whole text everybody back, build a social life, raise these kids, drink enough water, and maintain a healthy social life and a relationship for those who are who are lucky in love, so to put it. We want to create a support group where you always have somebody to talk to. You always have somebody to vent to if you need. You always have somebody that's going to offer you support, even if that support comes in the form of babysitting. Another thing that I'm extremely excited about is the book club. I have been wanting to start a book club for the longest of time, and I've finally managed to make the time to start a book club, and I have a book reveal. To join the book club, what you need to do is, again, send me an email that is in the caption. In the subject line, please write book club and your information, your contact number, your location, where you are based, so that when we do finally get to meet physically, we know in which areas we have the most members. And prior to that, we are going to have online meetings. I think maybe the first 3 of our meetings will be online, so that we familiarize ourselves with each other and get to know each other better. And then I will reveal my first book, the very first book of the book club. Now, one might ask why I decided on this particular book to be the first for the book club. It's because at some point we all want to go back. And I've had a moment in life, and I'm currently going through that period where you actually want to go back to the ruins and maybe trace back where it all went wrong, or maybe go back to your roots. Go back to the foundation of where everything started for you, whatever it is, the good, the bad, the ugly. And that is why I have decided on Lucas Ledwaba's A Desire to Return to the Ruins, because your ruins can be a childhood memory. Your ruins can be your childhood dream. Your ruins can be that childhood trauma. Your ruins can be your childhood home. Your roots can be your former anything, your former school, your former partner, your former anything that is associated to a ruin that you currently carry. Because I have come to realize that every single one of us carry some type of ruin in a different way, and these things keep showing up in our lives in different ways. They show up in aspects that we don't even think that they would show up in, and I am saying this from experience, and I would like to share that with some of the women who has read the book, who has gone through the process of actually going back to the ruins, and who have come up on top. And I would also like to reach out to the women who went and desired to go back to the ruins and didn't return, because there are people who are supposed to go there and fulfill certain things, like a part of their history, and they do not return. For us to know where we are going, it is utmost important that we know where we come from. So with that said, the pick of the week, well, the first book of the book club, it's not just the pick of the week, it's the pick of the month, It is Lucas Ledwaba's Desires to Return to the Ruins, published by Blackbird Books. It is available almost everywhere, and if you cannot find it, you can always contact Blackbird Books. They are available and quite active on Instagram, and Lucas Ledwaba himself, he is available and active across all his social media handles, social media pages, with that handle, Lucas Styles Ledwaba. There is quite a lot that has been happening in our country, especially where our children are concerned, and the hashtag Save Our Children popped up on my screen and on my timeline, and I cannot look away. As the founder of Agenda 23, I would like to invite all the parents to join and sign up for their children. Boy children can sign up for Boy Scouts, and girl children can sign up for Girl Guides. This is where we equip all children of all ages, meaning from the ages from as young as 2 years old all the way to 13, where we equip children with survival skills, where we equip children with social skills. We also have activities such as your spelling bee, your book clubs, your study groups, your outreach programs, your jam sessions, your study groups, anything that relates to keeping a child busy and keeping a child safe and keeping a child in the know. We are going to do under Girl Guides and Boy Scouts under Agenda 23. So if you have a child aged between 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way to 13, hit me up, sign me up on the email address. Send me an email, in the subject line specify that it's Boy Scouts or Girl Guides, and then send your information. But I will also respond with a registration application form so that we can have the kids sign up and keep them busy. And for this particular one, unfortunately, because everything has to be very physical and everything has to be, meet up and get together and send and drop off the children at certain places, it's only for children and parents based in Pretoria, sadly. But for other areas, I would like to appeal to anybody out there. If you are in different areas and you would like to start something like this, please do, and we will offer all the necessary support, all the necessary information. But if you know that you have the know-how and the time and the passion and the commitment to do something like this, please do. It's important that we all do what we can with what we have in our little corners of the world.